Subscribe for the very latest.
Play it, Daddy.
Chord more than a podcast.
Man, before we get out of here, first of all, Cino, thank you so much.
Absolutely, thank you for waiting.
Hey, listen, this is your home now. We are your fans. We will, with everything that you do, we gonna let us know. We gonna make sure you're gonna get a like on there. You're gonna get a comment on there. You're gonna get whatever you need, whatever we can do. You know, we got beats for you. We got all of that for you. So always to reach out to us. We love to support the people that come through, because we on the come up, just like you want to come up. We got to keep on pulling each other up and rocking with each other, because
absolutely.
And anything I can
help with too, for sure. You know, just let me know.
Trust me, we're gonna talk. We we got something for you, my brother. Trust me. You know, but it was funny while we was on our hiatus. It came to me, man. It's like one of these days I said, you know what? It's like God said, you know what? When you got to use your platform to reach out to people. You got to talk to people. Yeah. You know, because I watched this kid, man. I was in South Carolina. I watched this kid. I was in church, and I watched this kid play the drums. And he said he had so much joy in playing the drums. Like he was smiling, man. I could see that he loved playing the drums. And then it came to me, he's like, you know what? You gotta really, when you end your show, you gotta talk to people and really give them knowledge, right? So I wanna say this before we go. Then we'll end with all the like and shares and all that, right? And we also ended with, making sure we get Cino's information out there. But I want to say this: people are. I think me and Trent was talking about this. We talk about how the devil comes in different shapes and forms, right? He comes in different. The devil come in a comment, a compliment.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You know, when people say things like, I wish you nothing but the best.
Yeah. And you know they don't.
And you know they don't. They don't. You know, when they when people say, oh, I'm gonna support you.
And they don't.
And they don't. This is a fact. So for young people out there, understand the devil comes in many shapes and forms. This is a fact. It will come. The devil can come in the form of a girl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everything you ever wanted, you know.
Right. See, the name Cinoevil, when I see that name, that's like a superpower, right? Imagine you can go through the world without seeing any evil, right? Like it's like that name means like you so passionate about what you do. I don't see nothing else but positivity.
Yeah, you know, it's definitely got its flaws, you know.
Right.
Because I do see the best in people, and sometimes I see the best in some really shitty people. I don't realize it until they do me wrong. But I'm like, he won't do me like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
He's a good guy. You know, then.
And here's the thing. That's okay.
It is.
In every L, you take a lesson. The L stands for lesson, not a loss.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You take a you know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is that I see a lot of young people out here they're just in the world.
Yeah.
They're not paying attention to what's going on. They're not paying attention to the backhanded comments that somebody gives them. They just hear. You know what I mean? They're not paying attention to, like Trent was talking about the Kendrick album. They're not digging deep into what they're listening to or what they're watching. You know, they're just here, not understanding.
We're in an AI generation, you know,
right?
So like, there's a lot of. I feel like a lot of the kids aren't really exposed to what makes art great.
True.
As opposed to just being able to generate things that they want, which is cool. I'm sure that'll eventually blossom into something better. But right now, it's kind of on like a weird thing where everybody's just stealing shit. You know,
right? It's crazy. It's you know, people understand. They don't understand how people are trying. They're trying to replace talent. First of all,
for real,
understand that no one can replace your talent, your knowledge. You are who you are. You know what I'm saying? Your DNA is who you are. Man can't make DNA. They can't make originality. You know, they can't. You know, whoever you are, they can't duplicate that. They try. They try.
They definitely
right. They're trying.
I seen Biggie sing 1,000 Miles the other day. This is just not supposed to happen.
Yo, this is not. But see, it's all artificial. You can't duplicate. You can't duplicate people. They trying, man. Think about your favorite rapper. I want you to understand this. So before your favorite rapper, let's talk to young people. So let's say in the 90s, you know, there was a Jay-Z, there was a Nas, there was a Biggie, Tupac, right? Especially Tupac. There were one-of-ones. They were one-on-ones, right? Meaning, it's very hard to find another Jay-Z. It's very hard to find a Nas. So, for any business to thrive, you have to mass product. You have to have a mass production of music, or a mass production of T-shirts, a mass production of whatever you're producing, right?
Yeah.
So you go find somebody who doesn't have talent and make them seem like they have talent. And then you go find another one, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. Now you have a whole assembly lines of littles.
Damn.
Oh.
This assembly line of littles is crazy.
Right. A whole assembly line. They just putting them out. They say you got people telling you, hey, my booty hole's brown. Hey, yo. What is that? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
hey, I ain't see that. Hey.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, this was never been acceptable at any point in time. But once again, the devil comes in different forms, man.
Yeah. There was Cool Keith. I feel like Cool Keith was on some shit.
Yeah, it was wild. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everyone's been saying some crazy things, but they're really shining light on a lot of weird shit now.
Yeah,
you know?
but that's the thing. Life is balance.
Yeah.
Right? So it's okay to be weird, but you got...
Yeah, no, I feel it, because every time I open my phone, it's just the booty hole brown. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, what's going on here? I turn off Twitter, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just leave.
Man, I ain't gonna get on my soapbox about that shit. That is the most raunchiest and disgusting girl I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, you talking about the same girl that was twerking after giving the baby?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's that. I was just saying in general, though.
Yeah.
But that is a crazy thing.
Yeah, like, you know, it's wild, man. It's wild. But I just want to take time to talk to young people about, pay attention, man. Pay attention, because everything is still, nothing's changed. Everything is still the same. Nothing under the sun is different, right? So the history that you may not want to know about is probably still the same that it is now. You know what I mean? It hasn't changed really. So Just pay attention to what's going on here around you, and understand, like, artists like Cinoevil is here. They're good artists out there. They're good. They're artists that care about their craft. It's okay to listen to them. You ain't got to turn up and get lit and pop perks all day. You can't do that.
Yeah, you're gonna overdose.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what it is, man. You can't be lit every day.
Especially sooner than later if you don't know how your body reacts to any of that stuff too.
Facts. Ask your favorite rapper that's died. There's been plenty of them.
It's crazy. It's crazy out there. I worked at a rehab for like 4 years, so I just seen people drop like flies, dude. It's really crazy out here for real.
It
like,
is.
Perks are all fake. They're just everything. Everyone's just dropping.
yeah, that's
you guys are gonna die, like for real. That shit scares me, man.
It's nothing worse. It's nothing worse. My daughter was a preemie baby, right? So I used to be in the NICU all the time. For 3 to 4 months, I was in the NICU till my daughter came home, right? There's nothing worse than hearing a baby cry all night long because they're trying to get off opioids. They're going through withdrawals because their parents could not take the time, couldn't take 9 months. 9 months to say, you know what, I ain't doing this. I got a baby, I got a life. Baby's crying all night because it's going through withdrawals. And this is because of once again, people are, they don't have any type of, they don't respect life because you are a bearer of life and you still taking drugs. You got a baby in you, crazy stuff like that, So I just say, like, yo, I'm not trying to preach to y'all, honestly. I'm just trying to give y'all something to think about. Take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, who gonna do it? Because I guarantee the powers that be, they loving it. They loving it. They love to see you self-destruct. You know why? Because you confused, you occupied. You gotta think about it. Why is it that all these years, you know how long it took for them to legalize weed?
Too long, and they still fuck it up.
now they legalizing it, right? And here's the thing: there's a lot of people that use it because they pain. People who have mental issues that calms them down. People say that Pac needed weed because he was just a wild boy. He needed something to calm him down. You know what I mean? But there's some of y'all that are addicts, right? And because you're an addict, weed might push you to the next level. Know who you know. That's why you gotta, like me. I don't smoke weed because my father was an addict, right? So I know. I might have addict tendencies too. I'm not even going there. So just know who you are. Know yourself. Know your wealth. You know what I mean? And take care of yourself. That's, you got, don't just because somebody legalized something doesn't mean it's for you.
Yeah.
Facts.
So they put a lot of weird regulations on the weed that they don't really talk about. Mm-hmm. Like they put their, like, I don't know how it is everywhere, but because I've been to Colorado dispensaries and Cali and everything, and it's not the same in Jersey. It's like, I'm sure there's some good ones, but the ones I've seen, a lot of them put their weed in like a radiation machine, like a microwave, pretty much.
Wow.
That's what they have to do. That's why if you ever go to a dispensary and like the weed looks good, but it's still dry, and you're like, why is this, like, what's going on here? It's because they're putting it through a machine. Like, it's pretty much microwaving all the things off so it could be regulated or whatever. But
see what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, it's
You know what I
crazy.
mean?
It's really nuts, you know. But then if you
Hey,
get caught selling it on the street, it's like it could be better, but it's still bad. It's like,
right.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, man. I say this and I end mine. Hey, the devil's lurking, man. The devil's lurking, working. Hey, if your devil's the girl, it might be twerking. Just saying.
I know that, man.
Wow, I didn't see that
Hey,
at all.
Exactly.
hey, just saying, man. But be aware. Take care of yourselves out there, man. And I get up my soapbox. I just think that somebody need to hear that.
Know your enemy. You mentioned the devil, but a lot of people just don't realize and understand how he works, and that's why a lot of people fall victim and prey to it. Just know your enemy.
Hey, you know what? You could be the enemy too.
Very true.
You could be the enemy of your own self. You know, I had a dude that said you got the enemy versus the inner me.
Yeah,
the inner me.
and that's when you fight against. Because the biggest thing is what makes us do what we do is we have where we either give into what our flesh tells us or not, and giving into what our desires or our flesh wants. That's what starts turning. That's what makes us to do whatever that's not logical or ethical, and that's what the devil attacks. Know your enemy.
Yeah, man. Just hey, listen. I'm placed on this planet to interrupt, not to conform. That's I've accepted that. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So I'm it may seem like I'm preaching, but I'm far from a preacher. I'm just here to tell you what's real and what's not. And that's really what it is, because at the end of the day, this is black and white. It's not no in between. Some things are fake, some things are real. That's just what it is, man. But like I said, I get up my soapbox. Cinoevil. Once again, it's a pleasure.
Definitely,
it's a pleasure, man. I'm glad to have somebody. Like I said, I feel like you're on the team now. So, like I said, it's always good to have somebody that's just doing things. Tell people, like where's easiest to get to you.
I see Cinoevil music on all platforms. It's just CINO and evil music. It's all one word. But yeah, that's probably the easiest way. Like Instagram, I don't know. I'm not the best with my phone. However, I'm out here. I will respond at some point. I don't know. What else do you really want to know? Like, that's pretty much it.
That's it right there. Instagram. Yeah. That's the Instagram. Everything is on platform. The same thing on all platforms.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Guys. All right. Yeah. Hey, Walt, you got something to say before we get out of here, man?
Just like harping on what y'all said, I would say, I am a man of faith. I'm a man of God. I read my Bible. I try to read my Bible. Whatever your faith is, rock with your faith, but I'm going to just speak on God. Read your Bible. If you believe in God, read your Bible. For real, read it. And ask to understand it. When you have that way you don't have to necessarily, it's always good to commune with other people who study your faith. It's good to do that. But it's also to know that the relationship is supposed to be between you and your Creator. So you want that. That is what you should strive for. Don't always look at what the prize is. The real prize is the relationship. So strive for that. And also, harping on what y'all said, you control that. You are in control of your destiny. I know it's all set in stone, how God do it. But no one knows but God. So you have control to stop whatever it is that you know is hindering you. you know you have the power to make that inference on whatever it is. Like the gentleman said, Cinoevil. He focused, he dialed in, and now he's doing what he wants to do. So anybody, I don't care who you is, anybody can do that.
It's fact.
So, yeah.
Fact. Chuck, anything before we get out of here, man?
Damn, how am I supposed to follow that?
Are you good?
What you mean do? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm the man of faith too. I am not for transparency to say I'm not a Bible thumper as I probably should be. But before it's like, speaking to the young people, I see a lot of kids who just lack discipline. So get a discipline about yourself and don't. I know it's very easy to conform with. We got to get it now culture that we're in.
Discipline is
but like my old man used to say, the quicker it comes to you, the quicker it goes. So because there's many lessons to be learned in the process of getting from point A to point B. And if you don't learn those lessons, you can't hold on to whatever the end process. So just keep that in mind. I know sometimes that process could be some seemingly everlasting, like you man, I'll never get to what I need to get to. But if you stay the course, take the lessons as they come, you'll get there. So, but yeah, just the discipline of your craft is important.
Take it from him because he snuck in college, did a whole 4 years of college, and tell nobody.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got a whole degree and saying not a word to nobody.
That's crazy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, all of a sudden we just showed up at a graduation party. Surprise! I got a degree. Hey, but he did it though.
Tino's right. I think it was just for the fact that it was a fact of just proving it to myself I could do it. You know what I'm saying? At my own kind of pace. I didn't want to have people, once you say certain things, you have people who have expectations or whatever that looks like. So I just wanted to just go through it. And it was crazy because like I would say probably the last 2 months of that process was probably where my discipline really had to kick in. Like it was many days. It was like, it would be funny because like we'll be podcasting, doing a podcast, and I'll be studying right after that till like 3 or 4 in the morning, get up at 6, rest, repeat. So again, it's just like, I kind of got in that Kobe mode, that mama mentality, straight, focus, discipline. It's amazing what discipline can do. Like I've seen discipline make people who are successful or not necessarily the most talented, the most gifted, whatever the case may be, is people who stay the course regardless of what's happening around them that end up actually making it to the finish line. So that's the ultimate tool. So yeah,
discipline, man.
Mm-hmm.
Trim, you good?
I'm good.
All right, so we're gonna get up out of here. Like we done. We creeping up. We already did a 3-hour podcast. I'm gonna be chopping up, editing this shit. But right,
we be cooking.
Yeah, man. But hey, it's the dedication. I appreciate everybody's dedication to the brand of the Chord Room. Me and Trim been doing this. We did this by ourselves for a long time. But we got to
before the fire.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that. With me, we are proud. This is our 4th season. This is our fourth season of the Chord Room. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So hey, we got some new things coming for the podcast. New logo. I'm gonna make a new logo for the joint. Everything. So we're gonna refresh and do it again. You know what I'm saying. So but Cino, we appreciate you popping in.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate everything. This was a really dope experience, bro.
Oh man, hey, don't worry, you're gonna be back.
Hell yeah!
You know what I'm saying? When
that project around, man.
Drop, hey, that project drop, let us know so we can
yes, sir.
Keep us in the loop of that of the rollout and everything, so we can be a part of that.
100%. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for this one, especially with with me making my beats and shit, something new. So
That's dope.
I'll definitely keep you guys posted with it.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Hey, we got some beats for you. So they coming. I'm telling
Hell
you.
yeah, man.
Make that
I'm
happen.
hoping for whatever.
Yep. So listen, it is the Chord Room. We are the vibe. We are the vibe. Subscribe to it.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the vibe. Y'all be blessed out there. Keep it locked. Season 4. Easy. Y'all take care.
Deeper than rap, graffiti, break dancing, DJ and B-boy stance, MCing. I harness those artifacts, collecting data of the transitions like an almanac. Hip-hop ain't dead, these young boys different, adapting. Over time, every day the world's spinning. Let's celebrate the fact we still winning, we global. Kids from the project became moguls. Real to real track boards to Pro Tools, vinyls, cassettes, and the tape decks, CDs. Now you can stream your music to the consumer direct and get most of the check. I'm noble.